Beer. I'm gonna make the best beer ever inside of this apartment. Pause. Little did I know, this beer would break me. Was I brewing beer, burning down my apartment, or summoning something? So this is the build, guys. We've got this 3.7 liters dollar store fermenter that I bought. It's not really a fermenter, but it's gonna do the trick. We've got this big pot that I found in the cabinet. We've got some grains, not sure what they are actually. One is 2-row, but the other one, I kind of forgot. 4 types of hops. For the yeast, we've got this old US 05 yeast that I have in my fridge for the past 2 months. I made my first beer with it, the piss beer. Tastes like piss, but yeah, I've tested it. It looks like it's still alive, so we're gonna go with that. We've got some oats. Hopefully there's 80 grams in this, and some cloth bags, stuff to weight, and a homemade airlock. Yo! I kind of forgot to say what I was making, but I'm making an IPA. I'm going for something juicy, tropical, but also with a citrus kick. Think vacation in a glass. Let's jump right into it. First step, we gotta start our mash. It's gonna take a while, so we gotta aim for 65 to 75 degrees Celsius. But the tricky thing is that I don't have no thermometer. So I asked ChatGPT. He told me to put it around 2 or 3 on my stove. Otherwise, these eyes are gonna be the thermometer. I've got my trusty pot. Don't worry, guys, it's clean. And I've got my homemade fermenter. So I've got 3.5 liters of water in this that I'm gonna dump it into. I've cranked it to the max. I know I just said we're gonna put it to 2 or 3 because ChatGPT said it, but I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna put it to the max. When I see it in small bubbles, I'm gonna drop it to down to 2. Then we add the grains and we start a 45 minutes timer. So I'm pretty sure the water is kind of ready, but we can see the small bubbles and we can see the vapors. So I guess it's between 65 and 75 degrees. We're gonna add the grains soon, a bit under 2. I'm gonna start a timer for 1 hour. So guys, I've kind of fucked up. When I started the timer, I actually paused it because this is the timer. At least I can see at what time it was supposed to end. So I can kind of figure it out. At least I saw it. So this is the build, guys. We've got our first batch in this bag. I don't remember the name of it though. So I put this one in at 60 minutes. At 30 minutes, I add this one in this bag. 15 minutes left, I add this one in this bag. And at 0 time, when I turn off the heat, I add this last batch of hops in the bag. We have 20 minutes left if we want to go to an hour. So I touch the grain bag here. The juice is brown, so I'm pretty sure it's normal, but I've turned off the heat. I'm gonna let it sit in the juice. So guys, I'm glowing. You can see my forehead, man. I'm glowing. It's 26 degrees inside the apartment. It smells so much like grain and hops. It's crazy. My girlfriend's gonna come. She's gonna kill me, guys. It's been about 15 minutes, but I'm gonna go on with the next step. So I'm gonna pull the grain bag out. But the problem is that the grains are filled with the juice. So I gotta get the juice out. So I've got this bowl here. Let's try to get as much of the juice. And I'm gonna squeeze the bag with this spoon. Let's try to get the juice out. Oh Dude, that's heavy, man. That's hot. So I'm gonna squeeze it inside of here to try to get the juices out. You know what? I'm lazy, guys. I'm gonna try to tie it to the microwave. Hopefully it doesn't snap. You know what? Maybe it can't hang there. Ugh. Dude, I'm a genius. I need to squeeze it. I'm gonna try to put some water on it. Try to swab the juices. You guys, I'm burning my hands right now. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. So I tried to get most of the juices out of this, but you know, it kept burning my hands, so I'm done. Now we're gonna go do the next step, which is boiling. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this on top of it. We've got to get it to boiling ASAP. Once it boils, I'm gonna add these in order. So first off my bag, then the 3 sets of hops afterward. I'm gonna only use one bag and I'm gonna clip it on the side. Got this pin. This is professional stuff right now. I'm gonna clip it on the side. It's gonna hang. I'm gonna leave the top open and just drop them in. Fuck! Dude, no bueno, no bueno. So I've ran into another issue. This looks like it's kind of fine. No more juices on the stovetop that hopefully I can get rid of this. But my hops, I moved all my hops here, so I have no clue which one needs to go first. So I'm gonna have to watch the video and figure it out. I know the bag goes first, but these baskets, man, I have no idea in what order I'm supposed to put them into. Yo guys, it's boiling. It's boiling hot right now. So I'm gonna remove the top. Oh shit, bubbling up. Dude, that's not good. I need to put the bag. Okay, timer, 1 hour started. And I'm adding the bag. Dude, oh my god, it's burning my hands, man. Ah, okay. So I'm gonna clip it here. Dude, holy shit, it's burning hot, man. Dude, I dropped it. I'm gonna scoop it out. Dude, that's gonna be fucking hot. I bet it's gonna be burning. Oh, all the hops came out of it. Fuck me. Holy shit, it's hot. It's so fucking hot. We're 30 minutes in. We're gonna add the hops. So I figured out which one were which by counting them in the video. So this should be the next one. And I changed the setup a little bit. Oh man, this is so sketchy. You're all in. Bingo. So we're right under 15 minutes. We're gonna quickly add our next jalaperinos. Man, this is so scuffed. So this is these one. Oh man. I've burnt myself like 10 times during this video. You could think it's the first time I've been making beer, but actually it's my second time. We've got them in there. So these were the last hops we were adding while we were cooking. These ones, they're gonna go in at when we're gonna turn off the fire. So I've already prepared the cooling system. 3 ice packs. I'm gonna add a bit of ice cubes inside of this, and it should do the trick. These one. Oh yeah, that's a cold plunge. Time's up. So we're gonna turn off the heat. Now we're gonna add the last hops quickly. Okay, so I got them in. All right, let's put it in the water. Okay. Yo, I'm losing all my water. So I'm gonna put it in the fermenter probably when there's no more vapor. Okay guys, so we kind of have an issue. We're 1 liter of water short. So what I'll do, this is good temperature for the yeast, I guess. So I'm gonna just like put it in and see like where we're at. Good swirl. And honestly, I'm just gonna add some tap water. I don't have any other water, so it's gonna be tap water. So we got her filled up. The airlock is filled with water. I'm just gonna give it a shake. Hey guys, so we're the next day and I have some good news and some bad news. So first off, fermentation is booming. I don't know what happened with the yeast, like the old crusty yeast that I have had in my fridge for like the past 2 months. And dude, the starter, I guess, carried it. The yeast is on steroids. It's been booming. And the bad news. So I'm gonna start by showing it to you guys. So you can probably tell what happened. So this was my airlock. It was glued on top of it, and I arrived from work and it broke. It was broken. So the beer has been exposed for a couple hours, I guess, to oxygen. So hopefully the beers won't turn out too bad. But right now I'm kind of in a pickle. So don't worry, guys. I've put a temporary solution. We have our beer inside of this bag, which I taped to. So no more oxygen touches my beer. I don't want no oxygen to touch my beer. When I take it off, I'm gonna show it to you guys how it's gonna work. But I've got to figure out how to put an airlock on this bad boy. I'm not gonna buy one. Sorry, guys. It's part of the experience. Either I've put this back in, like it goes straight there, but I'm not even sure if my container is like sealed. The setup is kind of scuffed. I don't know when it's gonna be ready. I didn't measure it. I don't know if I'm gonna measure it honestly, but I feel like I can tell when it's ready. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna know if it's ready or not. I can repair this. I'm not gonna do it. I feel like it's gonna break again if I do. So what I'm gonna do, I've seen a Pruno video, so how they do alcohol and gel. So the plan is that I'm gonna put a bag on top of it, cut a hole, and put like rubber bands. So I'm gonna try that. So this is where the airlock broke, but gas is escaping like around here. So I'm gonna slap the bag. I'm gonna tape it there, I'm pretty sure. This is the new airlock. Hopefully this is gonna hold up. This is a compost bag, so it's friendly, green friendly. Hopefully it's not gonna dissolve while I make my beer. So when the CO2 is gonna build up, it's gonna fill this bag up. When there's enough pressure, hopefully it's gonna pull the rubber band and go out. So hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but that's the plan so far. So guys, it's currently day 4. And this is what our fermenter is looking like. I've added an extra bag, not sure if I showed it yet, but I'm pretty sure that my new airlock was leaking. But either way, the damage is done. I'm gonna open up all the bags because today is dry hopping. Oh, never mind, I'm quite stupid. The hole on top is like this big. So I'm gonna have to get it bigger. I'm not removing this tape, man. So hopefully the hops that I just put in the bag end up going down in the fermenter and they just don't like float on top. I guess they do go down, but we're gonna see. Maybe I'm gonna shake it. I know I need to not shake it, but maybe I'll do it. There's also another issue. The apartment is like a concrete box. I'm pretty sure you can see. So the temperature can rise like really quickly. This week, in the past couple of days, we have like 25 degrees Celsius, and online it says to not ferment the yeast US05 over like 22 degrees, and it's currently 24 degrees Celsius, so that's quite a big issue. So what I did, I have like this cooler and I put my fermenter inside of it with like 2 ice packs when I go to work, but I'm not sure what it's gonna do. So far I feel like this is gonna be piss beer 2.0. Quick update. I've been gone for the past couple of days. The beer kept fermenting, but I haven't checked on it ever since. So yesterday, just before I went to bed, I slapped this bad boy in the fridge. Sorry, my mic ran out of battery. But I wanted to cold crash my beer to have a clearer beer, and to do that, I had to remove a panel from my fridge. Due to the spigot being square shaped, I had to add a balloon and 2 tie wraps with a tube to attach it. "33 days later, the beer is here. I'm gonna try to review the beer as best I can possibly can. I have a few criterias: appearance, smell, mouthfeel, taste, and afterwards I'm gonna rate this bad boy. Will I go blind? Did I just make piss beer 2.0? It's time to see, baby." Oh, it's actually pretty clear. It's kind of piss color. Dude, I cannot believe this. This is so good, man. It's crazy. Okay, this is the final rating. I was trying to do an IPA. Doesn't really feel like an IPA. For the rating, it's gonna have to go down. For the appearance, it's clear. Was supposed to be kind of hazy with the oats that I added. So I'm gonna have to deduct a couple points out of that. The smell, it smells pretty good. It have some tropical notes. Mouthfeel, it feels like beer, so hey. That's the point. And the taste, kind of have a bunch of flavors coming in. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.